Hello, my name is Josh Davies. I'm the security market strategist here at Fortra, and today we're going to look at PCI DSS 4.0 and the new changes that it brings in for businesses. You should be compliant by now, but if you aren't, there's still reason to jump on these things now. The longer you leave yourself non-compliant, the larger the fine will be. But the good news is there's lots of opportunities and solutions out there for you to rapidly fill the gaps between your PCI compliance requirements. Some of the new requirements added in PCI 4.0 focus around eliminating card skimming attacks. You might have heard of the MageCart attack that was around 5 or so years ago, where attackers were able to inject malicious scripts that meant when you loaded a payment page, entered in your information, it actually siphoned off that data to an attacker-controlled infrastructure, essentially allowing the attacker to steal your card details and go make fraudulent payments using your money. 4.0, specifically requirements in PCI 6, look to eliminate that risk of card skimming attacks by making sure that you understand your attack surface, and by that I mean scripts that load on payment pages. You need to now understand any script that loads on when a customer goes to make a payment, whether it's owned by you and hosted internally, either delivered in line or grabbed from a first-party script location, or even scripts that are third parties, hosted elsewhere and external to your organization. That brings into scope another organization's attack surface, because ultimately it's your customers that would be attacked at the end of the day when that script goes to load in their browser. Here at Fortra, we identified an opportunity within our web application firewall to actually add these new controls in, so that you not only understand what active items and scripts are loading on your payment pages, but you have a mechanism to approve them, and then we can stop them from running if they aren't approved by you. That means only scripts that you know are legitimate and safe will execute when a customer goes to make that payment, keeping them safe and essentially eliminating cross-site scripting attacks. As someone who works in security, I'm really grateful for compliance standards like PCI, because they create a minimum level of security that you need to do in order to partake in certain services or industries. So in this case, is processing payment information. But it really is a minimum level. You can definitely go further than this, and good organizations will be looking to enhance and evolve their security controls to deliver enhanced outcomes for their customers. PCI 4.0 recognizes this and recognizes that businesses shouldn't be punished for innovating in their security solutions, particularly if they deliver a better security outcome for the end users. So they've included something called the customized approach, which allows you to not adhere to the requirement word for word, but look at what the intention and the outcome of the requirement is, and then find a different or even better way to achieve that outcome. And as long as you're able to document how you're doing this and prove that it meets the bare minimum of the spirit and it goes beyond that, then you will be compliant for that as well. When it comes to any compliance requirement, you need to look at what you're doing today and how that maps to the requirements you need to adhere to. Doing so, you might identify gaps or areas for improvement, which you need to then go out to either buy new solutions or services, or internally develop new processes and have procedures or people in place in order to deliver on those requirements. This can be challenging for certain organizations, particularly those who don't have a large security team or who already have a security team under a lot of pressure, or even IT teams that are having to wear multiple hats. So looking to a security provider who is able to guide you along your compliance journey, point you to the requirements they're able to support with, is a really helpful way to speedily and efficiently achieve compliance. Someone like Fortra actually is able to tick a lot of boxes when it comes to requirements like PCI, because we do have solutions that play in so many different spaces, whether that's file integrity monitoring, whether that's web application firewall, whether that's SOC services through managed detection and response. There's a lot that a company like Fortra can do to help you meet and exceed those compliance standards quickly. Visit fortra.com to find out more.